Hello folks, this is Vorpal Plating here, and we're back with Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition, and this is episode 3. And first of all, before I get started, I want to apologize for the audio issues in the previous video. I should have learned my lesson and tested some things out before I made changes during the game, but at some point between the headset and OBS, I turned down my voiceover, so I've done some testing today, and actually I'm re-recording this video because I caused a video issue with episode 3, so I will be more diligent in the future. So I apologize to you guys for the audio issues in episode 2. But for episode 3, I think we've got it fixed, and we'll get started. Where we last left off was we had found the caravan in the cave, and we had defeated the orcs that had taken over. And we need to come back to town, and we had spent some time in Quimby's Inn just kind of recuperating and resting. So today I think we need to just walk around town and find some areas that are still covered up and see if there are new people to talk to, and see if there's anything interesting for us to do before we go meet with Hrothgar. Alright, this is just a standard townsperson, so nothing to see here. And we'll visit the hut. Probably just a townsperson. Oh, old Jed. Oh. Hey there, matey. How are you doing? Woo, been hitting the sauce lately, old man. Well, there's no need to be mean about it. It's a real problem for me, you see. I need me wine to fish. It's a matter of life and death, matey. Well, is there anything I can do to support your downward spiral into oblivion? You could go to Pomab's and fetch me some wine. Then I could get back to me fishing. I would be grateful for it. I'd go get it myself, but 2 summers past, I got so mad at that pompous Pomab that I threw his sorry behind into Lake Dinishare. Sure, you seem like a nice old man, in that drunken fisherman sort of way. Aye, thanks, matey. You can find Pomab's store in the northeast corner of town. Great, I'll be back presently. So we'll just we'll continue taking a walk around the lake here, and we'll take care of old Jed once we get the items over to Pomab. We'll need to go over to Pomab and sell some of this gear anyway. Let's see. Oh, Jonan. Well, let's talk to Jonan and see what he has to say. Eh? Oh, sorry, friend. I didn't see you there. Name's Jonan. Something I could do for you? Are you all right? You seem preoccupied. No, I'm fine. Just taking in the beautiful view of the lake for a bit. Trying to shake these dreams out of my head. The lake's beautiful, isn't it? Dreams? Usually those fade on waking, friend. Maybe a day's worth of fishing will chase them away. Ah, well, the dreams have been fishing in me of late, friend. So much so I can barely catch a wink before they rouse me from it. A frustration it is at times. Sometimes it seems like they're more real than the waking world. What kind of dreams? Well, there's a woman, and don't give me that eye. It's not like you think. She walks upon the surface of the lake as if it was flagstones instead of waves. She doesn't say anything, just sings beautiful songs, but I can't understand a word. Well, if your dreams are your only worry, Jonan, your life can't be too bad. Dreams should be a comfort, not a curse. If truth be told, friend, damn it, there's no sense to it. These dreams are eating at me like a starving wolf. I can barely hold a daily thought in my head before the memory of the dreams hounds its way back in there. By the hells, I don't know how much more of this I can take. If I can find some way to help you, Jonan, I will. I don't know how I can, but I'll see what I can find out. Eh? You're not playing on a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace. I'll see what I can do. If I think of anything, I will return. And we've spoken to numerous townspeople, so we'll just keep walking around the lake here. Townsperson. Upsell. Oh, thank the gods. Whoever you are, you picked the perfect time to wander by. I could really use some help. My name is Deanne. Who might you be? The name's Upsell, but please, we don't have time for such pleasantries. I need your help. What seems to be the problem? A wolf somehow got into my shop and is tearing the place apart. It attacked me as I was opening the shop this morning. I was so startled by the sight of the beast that I accidentally broke the key off in the lock trying to get away. Now I can't even get back in. What exactly do you want me to do? I'd be most grateful if you could go in there and get rid of that stupid thing for me. Then I could get back to my scrimshaw. Of course, you'll have to find a way to get the door open first. Very well. I'll dispatch that troublesome hound shortly. I sincerely thank you. The door to my shop is just around the corner here. Please get rid of that demonic canine as soon as possible. Alright, Regis, this sounds like a job for you. Let's see if you can get that door open. Look at that. Good job.
What is required?
We'll get this door open and we'll go in there and get the party on that wolf. Alright, let's get our heavy hitters on this guy. Looks like it's just the one wolf. And we'll get Strider to help. And we'll just get Regis looking around for traps.
Taste my steel.
Alright, it looks like the wolfie is gone. Typical scrimshaw.
You need me?
Looks like Absel's got himself a nice little workshop here, but we'll leave everything as is. There's no reason for us to take anything from Absel. We will have her go back and let him know that the wolf's taken care of. Ah, my friend, the wolf is no more. I am now a happy man. Thank you for helping me. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you. I must take my leave now. Farewell. Uh-oh, looks like we dropped something on the ground. But we did get 25 gold. So, hey Regis, how about picking up whatever this is? Looks like he gave us a mace? A morning star. Alright. Well, thank you, Absel. We appreciate the gold. Let's get down and see this other side of the lake here.
By your leave.
Good day, I am Churin. How may I help you? Well met. I am Deanne. What do you do here, Churin? Me? Oh, nothing much. I manage this warehouse here for the fishmonger, Gaspar. I get paid a stum to store scrimshaw and emergency food supplies here through the harsh winters. Well, that certainly sounds like it could be important in a place like this. What does the rest of Eastwaven do? Well, most of them fish for knucklehead trout in Loch Denishire. It's not a rich living in terms of wealth, but living up here, a man can still lead a very rich life. I see. Have you heard anything interesting around town lately? Well, spending as much time as I do here in this stuffy old warehouse, I don't get to hear much gossip. If you really want to know what's going on in these parts, I suggest you buy a few rounds over at Winter's Cradle Tavern. You'll find the drinking and spinning yards are two of Easthaven's favorite pastimes. Interesting. Tell me, What do you do for a living, Churin? Me? Nothing much. I just manage this warehouse here for the fishmonger Gaspar. All right. An important job, certainly. I must be off now, Churin. Farewell. Townsperson. Townsperson. And nothing much of interest here, so we'll leave the warehouse. And let's make our way around here. Finish investigating the lake area. Ah, who is this? Elysia. This woman has the skin like the surface of the lake, light green hair and delicate features like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing soft, flowing song, like the sound of a great undersea current, but you have no idea why the song reminds you of that. In a moment, the song and the feeling passes, and the woman looks at you hopefully. That song. Are you the woman that Jonin sees in his dreams? Jonin? Yes, Jonin. You are the woman from his dreams, aren't you? Yes, yes. Have your eyes fallen upon him? Do you know where it is he walks? Yes, I spoke to him recently. He sees you in his dreams, but he doesn't know what you want of him. What do you want of him? I am of the calling Elysia of the Sky's Mirror. My heart is Jonin's, but he cannot see me in the flesh, or else I will become as the currents upon the shore. A gift do I have for him, from one of his blood long ago, who also held my heart, but not as Jonin does now. Gift? What do you mean? Many reflections of the moon have come and gone since the day in which one of the blood of Jonin fell beneath the waters of the lake. He fought the last of the great white serpents that swam upon the northern winds, the Queen Mother Ikasarakt, who now lives without life on the bed of the lake. A promise was made, and I must honor it. What promise? The one from whom Jonin comes asked I see his blade return to those of his blood if the queen serpent Ikasarakt drank his life. She did, but not before he dealt her a mortal blow. From the depths of the lake I have brought the fire-shaped steel that entered her life. It is intended that it be belonging of Jonin now. So you wish to return the sword of Jonin's ancestor to him, but you cannot because the sight of you will make you stream away to water? It is one of the laws in the lands beneath the lake's mirror. Will you give this to Jonin and tell him my heart, my song are his? My heart is his? I will see to it that this blade is returned to Jonin, Elysia. Here, then I entrust this to your keeping, until your path crosses that of Jonin. Return here when you have given it to him. I must know if it has found its way back to its home. I will return when I've given it to Jonin, Elysia. Farewell. And Nesbeth, I need you to get up here and pick up that item.
By your leave. On it.
Thank you, Nesbeth. And instead of the whole party running back here, since Nesbeth is our speedy monk, we'll get her to just walk over and return this item to Jonin. Eh? Oh, greetings to you again. Forgot something last time we spoke? Jonin, I think I found the reason for your dreams. You're not playing on a man's hope, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace. The woman in your dreams is a sea spirit, Jonin. Her kind speak through song, which is why you couldn't understand her. A sea spirit? What does she want then? Why the dreams? Her name is Elysia. Speaking through dreams is one of the talents of her race. She speaks to you because she loved one of your ancestors and has carried a promise for him many, many years. One of my ancestors? Why come to me then? Your features remind her of him, and your heart is as strong, if not stronger. She has come to love you, but she cannot let you see her in the flesh. She wishes to give you something that belonged to your ancestor, if you would take it. I will. Of course I will. Sorry. It's a bit much to be laid upon a fisherman all at once. Well, I'd be honored to accept anything she wishes me to have. Here you are, then. It's the blade your ancestors used against Akasarakt, the last of the White Dragon matriarchs. It lay within the dragon's heart for almost a century at the bottom of the waters. Carry it well, and know that Elysia loves you. Your dreams shall trouble you no more. By the spine of the world, even shattered this blade's a wonder. But no more dreams, you said? Well, I'll miss them, actually. Her songs, beautiful. Simply beautiful. I'll tell her, Jonan. Farewell. Have you found Jonin? Yes, and I return the blade to him. You have my gratitude. Please take this shaped piece of sand, which I have taken from the bed of the lake. I have heard that those that walk upon land value such things. Thank you, Elysia. Farewell. All right, let's take a look and see. Looks like we got a pearl. All right. Let's get back up here with the party. And Regis has a gem bag, so I'm going to give him the pearl to put in the gem bag. Let's see, what was this? Oh, this is what Apsal gave us. Alright. Let's let Regis have that too. And we'll swap that into his main weapon. And we'll get him to put this in his gem bag. And we've got several things we need to sell. Alright, oh, this healing potion. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Tavalmish. Oh, his inventory is full. Let's see. Let's give Regis a short bow and some arrows. Now we should be able to get Strider to give Tavalmish this healing potion, and let's put that in his quick slot. Alright, yeah, hey Dan, let's give these arrows over to Strider. We really need to go visit Pomab and sell some of this gear. Let's get that in his slot, and away we go. Okay. Let's make a quick jump up here and see if there's anything else to explore. Several huts. A drying rack. Oh, a church. Alright. Let's go in and speak to the staff here. Gelvan, can you take care of this for us?
Agreed. Hrothgar mentioned there were strangers in town. What is it you want?
I am Gelvan. Are you the high priest of this temple?
Yes, I am Everard. Everard of Tempus, battle priest of the Lord of Battles. What brings you here?
Do you know anything about the expedition that Hrothgar's putting together?
I have heard of it, yes. A messenger from Kuldahar visited the temple not long ago, and it has spurred Hrothgar to see what is happening in the north.
A messenger?
Yes, a man from Kuldahar found his way to our door, and he was dead by morning. He claimed he was a messenger from the Archdruid of Kuldahar.
What did he want?
The man spoke of disturbances in Kuldahar. His wounds prevented me from making any sense of his words. Perhaps Hrothgar understood more than I, for he's preparing an expedition.
Are you going on this expedition?
No, for my place is here. Were I invited, I would still not go. My injuries would only slow the expedition.
Your injuries. Were you wounded in battle?
These eyes have seen battle, yes. And my skin bears the mark of swords and axes. That was long ago. Now my place is here.
Why would you leave battle behind?
Because there are many ways one may serve one's god. I am of the Order of the Broken Blade. My duty is to watch this place.
Order of the Broken Blade? They guard areas sacred to Tempest, correct?
Yes, were warriors. Wounded in battle, our injuries now keep us far from the front lines. Still, we are fit to guard holy sites to our lord.
This is a holy site?
It is sacred to Tempest, yes. It marks the field where the barbarian Jared gave up his life ages ago. He lies encased in stone beneath this temple.
What happened?
Jared was a shaman who lived long ago. He brought unity to the northern tribes and led them to victory against the army of Ericon, at the cost of his life.
How did he die?
Once Ericon saw his army routed by Jared and the northern tribes, he sought to bring the Hells to his aid. Ericon opened a gate to the lower plains.
He brought demons to the battlefield? The northern tribes would have been destroyed.
I do not believe that. Jared did. It is said that Tempest himself appeared to Jared upon the battlefield, and Jared took that as a sign.
A sign to do what?
Jared believed Tempest was calling him to sacrifice himself for his people to ensure victory. And so he cast his body into the portal, his blood fusing it to stone. It lies entombed beneath the temple to this day.
You don't sound like you agree with Jared's choice.
Jared had no need to sacrifice himself. Tempest's appearance was a test of faith, proof Jared's people had already won the field that day. Jared failed his god and died a coward's death.
But Tempest is known to appear to warriors who can dictate the outcome of a battle. So perhaps Jared's death was not in...
One dies for Tempest with a blade in one's hand, not by martyring oneself within the embrace of infernal magics. Jared's duty was to stand with his comrades, not cast himself to his death when the field was already theirs.
His sacrifice may have prevented other deaths, Everard.
Sacrifice? Let me say this of sacrifice, young one. Then we shall speak of this no more. Sacrifice is a death that has meaning. When it is in vain, it is not sacrifice. It is a waste. That is the lesson of Jared's stone.
And this stone is buried beneath the temple?
Aye, a great stone disc that holds Jared's corpse for eternity. And so I watch and guard it in Tempest's name.
I see. I had some other questions I wish to ask you.
You are free to ask, traveler. I promise no answers.
I was wondering if we might pay our respects to the temple and perhaps receive some healing? Alright. Oh, identify. Regis, ring, identify. Yes, awesome. Huh, okay. That's not bad. Let's see what healing they have. Bless, cure moderate wounds, remove paralysis, cure disease, neutralize poison, raise dead. Donation. Oh, we can buy and sell right here. Alright. We'll still have to go over to Pomab's to get rid of some of this stuff. I will keep the short bow and the arrow for Regis. But we can go ahead and sell off short bow, short sword, battle axe, short bow, morning star. That's Beth. It's in good shape. Regis. This one is not usable. Yeah, you need a magic user to use this scroll, so we'll sell this off here. Tavalnish. And we'll get rid of those. Deanne has a bunch of stuff as well. And in case you're wondering, these are only the things that are in their inventory slots. It's not their main weapon. So as long as I'm somewhat careful, I shouldn't sell something that I really need. And I'm certainly not going to sell one of their main weapons. They do have a potion of healing, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that and put that in Deanne's quick slot. This Cure Light Wounds, I'm going to buy and put in Gelvan's quick slot. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy another one. Good deal. Cure Light Wounds ×2. The rest of this, that's some good stuff. Alright. Alright, Regis, let's get that ring on you. And we'll sell this pelt when we get over to Pomab's. Strider's in good shape. Nesbeth. Gelvan, let's put these in your quick slot here. Tavalnish, you're in good shape. Deanne, let's get this healing potion in your quick slot. And let's go see Hrothgar.
Watch me work. My pleasure.
More houses. More houses. Let's have a word with Hrothgar here.
By your leave.
Oh, good, you've returned. What news of the caravan from Caer Dineval?
I came across the caravan just outside of town. It looked as if it had been attacked some time ago by orcs. I tracked the orcs to a nearby cave and paid them back for their butchery. The caravan's supplies are safe within the cave.
Strange. It is not usual for orcs to be so brazen as to attack caravans so close to town. I wonder if it is the anticipation of the coming winter that is driving their actions, or if it is something more. In any case, at least we can still retrieve the supplies, thanks to you. You've proven yourself to be quite capable. I'm glad you've decided to come along with us to Kuldahar.
Thank you. When do we leave?
We still have preparations to make before we can depart for Kuldahar. Take this list of supplies to Pomab's Emporium across town. While you're there, you might outfit yourselves with whatever gear you think you may need. Return here when you are packed and ready to go.
Very well. I shall return shortly. Alright, we had some people level up. Let's continue making our rounds, and we'll level up and then have a night's rest at Quimby's place.
By your leave.
Let's check in with the fishmonger.
Watch me work.
Well met, stranger. The name's Gaspar. Gaspar the fishmonger. What can I do for you this fine day? Gaspar, eh? Have you heard of someone called Ilmus Galloway? Why, yes, you know him? We found this contract on the body of an ogre in a cave outside of town. I'm afraid the caravan from Caer Dineval never made it. This is terrible news. I must send word to Ilmus up at Caer Dineval at once. A new contract will have to be negotiated immediately so another caravan can be sent before the snows hit. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Here is something for your troubles. Thank you. Farewell. Oh, we had Nesbeth level up. Awesome. And we gain 25 gold. Alright, let's check in with the tavern. Next up will be Pomab's, and then we'll check in with Quimby.
Yes.
Take a good night's rest,
Watch me work.
or more probably level up, then take a good night's rest, and then talk about hitting on the road. Hello there, dearie. Welcome to Winter's Cradle Tavern. My name's Grisella. I own and operate this fine establishment. What can I get for you? How about a drink? A drink? Of course, dearie. After all, this is a tavern. Plenty of drink here. Yes, indeed. Yes, well, I'm in a bit of a bind right now. I've just run out of everything. I've got nothing to offer you in the way of drink at this moment. You've run out of everything? Well, the tavern hasn't run completely dry. I do have some stock down in the cellar. But... But what? This is rather embarrassing, but I'm having somewhat of a pest problem down in the dirty old cellar, and I'm afraid to go down there. I do so hate bugs. Just the thought of those nasty creepies and crawlies sends shivers down my spine. I see. Is there anything that I can do to help? That's awfully sweet of you, dearie, but I don't expect you to go to any trouble on my account. I'm sure I'll think of something. Have no fear, madam. I'll see to it that the pests down below trouble you no further. Wonderful. The stairs are in the back room. Now you be careful down there, dearie, and don't let any of those little buggers creep back up here, all right? All right, Grisella. We'll go take care of your bug problem for you. Okay, let's get Deanne working on this guy. Tvalnish, can you work on this guy?
Yes.
Gelvan, hold the flank. Regis, you stay put. Strider, you take this guy. And then Nesbeth, you help out here with this guy. Alright, one down. Alright, Deanne, you're going to need to stay out of combat here for a bit.
Ready for action. My pleasure.
Gelvan, let's get some healing on Deanne here. And then Strider, let's help Tvalnish out. Good deal, guys. Let's see.
It shall be done.
Wooden casks, brews, bottles and spirits. Looks like we've taken care of business here, guys.
By your leave.
Any luck getting rid of those nasty bugs, dearie? My customers are getting pretty thirsty. It is done. Those bugs won't bother you anymore. Thank you, dearie. You're a lifesaver. Now, just do me one more favor. Keep this little bug problem between you and me. I don't want folks thinking Grisella's place isn't green. Run along now. Alright. Well, you're welcome, Grisella. Let's go visit Pomab. Come on, guys. You can do it.
Watch me work.
You again? Why must you continuously pester me? I have so much to do and little time to trifle with the likes of you. Well, I've come to deliver the supply list from Hrothgar. Very well, give it here, and I'll be on your way. The expedition will be departing shortly. It would be a shame if they left without you. One moment, Pomab. I would like to buy something. Actually, I would like to sell something. Let's get rid of this winter pelt. Everything else is okay. I do want to buy some more arrows for Strider. And look to see if there's another scimitar so we can dual wield scimitar. And we'll buy some more arrows for Regis too. Ooh, we're here, so let's go ahead and get a bottle of wine for our friend Jed. Is there anything else? No. Alright, let's get these arrows in place so we're not running out of ammo. Same thing for our friend Regis here. And I didn't see any additional healing scrolls or potions in Homab stock. So we'll go ahead and go find our friend Jed. Where was he at? Was he down here? I think he was.
By your leave.
Ah, you have a bottle of wine for me. Matey, I'm indeed grateful. Don't drink it all at one place, buddy. Farewell. Alright. Everybody has leveled up. Let's find the door.
By your leave.
And let's go take care of some leveling. We're going from 1 to 2, so I don't expect to add a whole lot in terms of new skills, but we'll take a look at everybody one by one here. Deanne, hit points are 12 of 13. We'll level up. Okay, here we go. So Hrothgar is reduced by 1. Lay on hands is increased by 2. We've gained 13 more hit points. No proficiencies or skills. Tavalnish, our fighter. Hrothgar reduced by 1 and additional hit points gained 15. Awesome. Gelvan, 1 additional pre-spell, 10 additional hit points, and 1 additional lore. Let's go ahead and look at Gelvan's spellbook, and I think I'll add protection from evil in the new slot here. So we've got Bless, Cure Light Wounds, and Protection from Evil. Let's look at Regis. We'll level him up. No proficiencies, but he is adding some skills. And I think what I'd like to do here is I really feel like I want to just round robin, if I can stop. There we go. Round robin these points between open locks, find traps, move silently, and hide in shadows. I think these are the things that are going to be most useful the way I'm playing Regis here. And there we go. And then Strider, Hrothgar reduced by 1, additional 13 hit points, lore increased by 1, and then Nesbeth, Hrothgar reduced by 1, an additional 10 skill points, okay, 10 hit points, and lore increased by 1. I think for Nesbeth, I'm gonna put all of her points into Hide in Shadows to try to help out with Regis. Not much else going on here with level 2, but we'll go ahead and go visit Quimby.
By your leave.
We'll get a room for the night. And we'll how much is the merchant room? 3 gold. I think since we're about to undertake a long, arduous journey, we'll get a merchant room tonight. Speaking of which, thank you guys for sticking in and helping me out with this series. I'm hoping you're enjoying this content. If you are, please hit that like button for me. And if you like this series and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe and notify button so you can get notified when I'm putting new content out. And also, feel free to leave any comments in the comments section on this video. Let me know what you think I'm doing well. Let me know what you think I'm not doing well. And I appreciate the feedback. I really enjoy this. I'm really looking forward to this. And if this series continues and is successful, I've got several more lined up after this that I'd like to share with you guys. So this was Vorpal Plating, signing off. Have a great evening.